All right, squad, it's that time. It's a new year, and a lot of you guys are looking to lose weight, right? And I, of all people, want to encourage that, of course. I want you to be healthy and live your best life, but I want to set you up to succeed. So there are definitely three things that I want you to avoid at all costs on this journey. Now I'm going to lay them all out for you real quick. Number one, do not select a diet that has you on a dramatic calorie restriction. So women no less than 1,200 calories a day, men no less than 1,500 calories a day, with unlimited greens, by the way. Those are free food, not the sauces you put on top of it, but the actual green vegetables, asparagus, broccoli, spinach, and so on. Eat your brains out. Literally, eat to your heart's content. They're very, very low in calories, loaded with fiber, loaded with nutrients, packed with water. Go to town. Calorie-wise, 1,200, 1,500, women, men. No less, unless you are under a doctor's supervision. And the reason for this is because when you reduce your calories so dramatically, and I know these diets are tempting, the HCG diet and all of that crap, or the master cleanse that has likely been renamed, what is it? I'm on a juice cleanse, or whatever. Listen, here's the bottom line. When you dramatically reduce your calories like that, you're basically telling your body, I'm in real trouble, right? We've got a legit famine going on here. And your body will adapt accordingly to the stress in your environment of zero food. So your body says like, holy cow, okay, I got to shift my biochemistry so that I'm going to store fat, right? And insulate my vital organs and hold on to energy. Fat is energy because energy is so scarce. So you already kind of know this, right? When you think about thyroid hormone and how it's related to metabolism. Or maybe you've heard about cortisol, the belly fat hormone. Or how HGH, the better your HGH levels, the more you're going to burn fat and maintain muscle. And then there's one hormone that makes you hungry, leptin, and another hormone that makes you feel more full. Okay, so long story short, there are a symphony of hormones, and they work in concert, right? That's a great analogy, actually. I'm proud of myself there. Okay, they work in concert to make your body run optimally. But when you starve yourself, they're going to shift to protect you. So then when you do start eating normally again, you're going to put all that weight on and then some. And it's like yo-yo dieting on crack. Okay, it's called refeeding syndrome. So while you might, someone came up and they're like, oh my God, I had a friend, she lost 30 pounds on the HCG diet. I go, yeah, check in on her in 3 months. Let me know how it goes. But that's besides even supplementing the HCG hormone, which is a whole nother ball of wax we don't even want to touch. Don't get into that. Don't do that. Very dangerous. When you start playing with your hormones exogenously, this needs to be under a board-certified endocrinologist's supervision. No diet doctor. No. So I'm not even addressing that. That should be an obvious no. When you mess with things exogenously, meaning you take them from the outside and put them in the body, it throws off your body's ability to regulate these hormones, make them itself, right, endogenously from the inside, and that's how your body will find a balance. So don't do that. The next thing, fad diets. As tempting as this may be, please trust me, there's absolutely no reason to engage in this, and there's only a negative. There's no positive. There's only a negative. Depending upon which fad diet you choose, we can mitigate the negative side effects, but I promise you, not only are they not necessary, they all, for the most part, have negative side effects. So people will ask me, well, what about the blank factor diet? Or what about this? Or what about that? And 9 times out of 10, I don't even know what it is because I don't care. Because I already know the basics of nutrition and metabolism and weight loss. And a fad diet is irrelevant. I'm interested in learning something new, right? Teach me what foods I need to consume to boost my body's natural stem cell production. What foods do I need to consume or supplements for my sirtuins and my longevity genes to function optimally so I can live to be 100? Yes, that all day long. But when you come up with some new diet, that's just bull, I promise you. Nutrition is common sense. If I walked out of the house right now and I asked 100 out of 100 people, grilled salmon, pizza. Okay? Organic raspberry, non-organic raspberry. White bread, whole grain bread. Massive portion of food, moderate portion of food. You know the answer. You know the answer. So here's the deal. Don't overeat. Food has units of energy, okay? And contrary to popular belief, yes, different types of food have a different impact on our health. Very significantly so. But quite literally, a calorie is a unit of energy. So if I give you a calorie from an avocado and a calorie from a piece of pizza, it's still the same unit of energy. Over time, the quality of those foods will affect your biochemistry, which will affect your metabolism, but it takes a long time. Now, crap food is going to kill you, right? This is why people who are thin or skinny can get type 2 diabetes because they're eating garbage or cancer or heart disease. But the quantity of your food is the first thing you need to know. And as much as, I don't know why people are like, I don't like to count calories. Why? It's exact math. It's math. It shows you, oh, if you want to lose this much and you plan accordingly, you will get the results you're after. Like, I don't know why people do that, but it is an exact science for the most part. There's some people burn more than others in a day. So, and some people's metabolism is a little quicker, but the science is damn near exact. So when people reject it, I don't know why. I think it's just not on trend. It's not cool. It's not PC to say diet or count calories, but it's science and it works and it will give you an exact result for the most part that you plan for over time. So you can't overeat. Number 2, yes, the quality of your food matters, but this is common sense. So you don't need to cut carbs and you shouldn't. You don't need to cut fat and you shouldn't. You don't need to quit eating animal protein unless it's religious belief or spiritual, and then God bless you. But protein, fat, and carbs all belong in your diet. Just use common sense with the quality, right? No white bread over whole grain bread. You know it. You know this. So if you're not overeating and you're making the better choice more often than not, right? The whole grain bread versus the white processed bread, and you're making the better choice 80% of the time. So let's say you're eating 1,800 calories and 80% of those calories are the better choice and 400 of them, like a little over 20%, are not the best choice. You'll be fine, okay? So don't overeat. Use common sense with your food choices. Practice the 80-20 rule with the quality of your food. All 3 macros are perfectly fine, and that's the diet. That's the diet. And then when people go, well, it doesn't work. Here's why it's not working. You're not working out. So people are trying to trick their body with these fad diets into not having to work out. And it's like, I read some meme the other day and I died laughing. It was like, people on keto take a stick of bacon, cover it in mayonnaise and sprinkle cheese on top and say, I'm taking a hold of my health. Like, you guys know that's a bad idea. And I could get into all the reasons why diets really high in animal protein and saturated fat compromise your longevity and create all kinds of havoc over time, pulling out the micronutrients you need. Like, even if you did it perfectly, it's not necessary and it has side effects, like every other fad diet. Don't need to do it. But we're always trying to hack it. It's like, well, if I don't eat carbs, I can hack it and not have to work out. It's like, exercise is the number one preventative form of medicine. It is the number one way to prevent or slow the aging process. Why would you want to get around this? Because you hate it? Well, the benefits you're going to love. So there's an entry point. Do 10 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Do something you love. I don't care. But stop trying to get around this one, because that's why you're engaging in the fad diet, and you know it, and so do I. That's why you're doing crap like HCG and keto and all this garbage that is bad for you. Work out, move your body. It doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to kill yourself. But when you move your body and you control your calories, you're no longer taking in excess energy, right? And you might even be getting a little bit of a calorie deficit, which is great because you want to lose 3,500 extra calories in order to take a pound of fat off your body. You need a deficit of roughly 3,500. But exercise is what's going to accelerate that process. So that's why people are like, I'm counting calories and it's not working. Well, yeah, because if you're counting calories, you're still probably only burning 300, 400 calories a day. That's going to take you like 10 days to lose a pound. But when you add exercise, your metabolism doesn't slow. In fact, you boost it. There's no yo-yo dieting. You accelerate weight loss because you're not burning 300 calories. Now you worked out that day. Your burn was greater. Now you're burning 600 to 800 over a 24-hour period. You're accelerating weight loss. You're seeing results. You're supporting your metabolism. You're supporting your overall health and longevity. So real quick recap, do not starve the body. Do not engage in fad diets. They are bullshit. You do not need them. And make sure that you train. You have to train. You have to. This is what will keep the weight off. This is what will get you in your absolute best health. And this is what will accelerate that weight loss in a way that keeps you motivated, that's also healthy. I'm done. Okay, team, don't forget, I created this channel just for you guys. So click like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear more about. If it's diet, fitness, wellness, mindfulness, I'm here for you. So give me your feedback.